watcher and subscriber. Today here we will see in this tutorial greatest common factor. So logically this tutorial is very important because in the interview you may face this logical question, how we can calculate the HCF. You can also say highest common factor. You can also get the question about LCM that we will see in the coming tutorial. So here we will see the logic of HCF. So first we will take the meaning of HCF. So the greatest number, that is the factor of two or you can say more number, that is what the HCF. For example, if we pick up the number like 8 and 12. So first we calculate the all factor of 8. There one is always common. So 1, 2, 4, 8, and these factors, they are equal to the number or less than number. Then factor of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So here 1 is common in every case. Then the other factor. So here you see 4 is the common number. Even though 1 is also common, 2 is also common. So 4 is the highest common factor. You can also say it's a GCD of the two number. So here two things are very important, dear student. If the numbers are co-prime, then their factor is 1. Okay. If I take a co-prime number like 7 and suppose 11, these are the co-prime number. There is no common factor. So their HCF will be 1. Okay. So if the numbers are co-prime, then their HCF is 1. If you take this example like 8 and 12, so you can observe the 4 is the GCD, and this GCD, it is less than or equal to the smaller number. So if you take the number like 4 and 8, so you can see here 4 is a factor of 8. So its GCD or HCF will be smaller number. So it is 4. So GCD cannot be more than smaller number. Means here the HCF value cannot be 5, 6, 7 or 8. So whenever we calculate the GCD, you have two things you have to keep in mind logically. If they are co-prime, it is 1. If they are not co-prime, then 1 is a factor of other. Then that smaller number can be the HCF, and the limit of the GCD or HCF is smaller number. Means if you take any number like this is the example of 8 and 12, so the limit is that smaller number like 8. Okay, this 8 means whenever we write the coding, we have to decide there which number is the smaller. So that smaller number will be the maximum value of HCF. That thing you have to keep in mind logically. So now without wasting time, we will start the coding. So now here we are in the blank screen of PyCharm, and I am just taking one here output statement for enter to number. So this is for the message, so that user will enter the two values. So I will take here two input statement, and I will assign this to the variable. I will take one more input statement, and then I am in the need of function. So in that function we have to utilize these two parameter. So this is the function that I am going to use, and I have to declare this function somewhere. So here I am using this function. So for that you have to define with def keyword, and then here I am just passing this x and y variable that I have already used it. And here I will start with the coding. So as we have seen in the presentation, in the HCF or GCD, you have to first calculate the smaller number. So we will take one condition. If x greater than y, so ultimately here you have to pick one variable. I am taking one variable smallest equals to smallest equals to y, because if the x is greater then the smallest equal to y. Otherwise you have to take here else statement, smallest equal to x. So this is your important code. We are picking the smallest number. Why we are doing this, that you already understood in the presentation, because the GCD limit is the smallest number. If you have two number 4 and 8, the GCD will be 4 in such a case. So we are calculating the smallest number. Then after this I am going to have looping statement here. So I will take here for loop I in range, and in this range we have to divide this number because the factor starts with 1 and the limit is smallest number, that you already understood in the presentation. For picking smallest number we have to write smallest plus 1 because the range is n minus 1, and here your actual code starts. So here we have to divide both the number x and y from 1 to smallest. Okay, so here we will write here x percent, means for calculating modulus, I means here we have to use if statement, and same you have to do for the y also. So I am taking AND operator. If in AND operator if anyone is true then our condition is true, that thing you should know. And here y modulus I exactly equals to 0. So this is what our condition, and by using this condition you can take one variable here like GCD equals to I. So whenever the condition is true then only this statement is executed, if any one is true. So in this way it will do the testing from 1 to smallest value, and that final value will be assigned here to I and we are assigning to GCD. So now we are coming out from this looping and I will print the final value. Final value for what? GCD. So this is what my GCD. I can take the message also here. So here it will show the GCD of the two number. You can also give the name HCF. And now we will do the testing here. Enter two number. I am taking 4 and 8. So GCD is 4. And if I take here co-prime number, there is no common factor, so it is 1. So in this way you can get the GCD, and I hope you understood this logic. So you have to practice for your understanding. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we will see the LCM. Thank you.